We have someone very important to introduce you to. Hundreds of competitive canines will step onto the world stage next weekend at the Westminster Kennel Club Dog Show. Now, 199 breeds will be represented.
And you know, this is right up our alley. You know, we love dogs, and representing downtown Indianapolis will be the #1 ranked Great Pyrenees in the country, Buster, who's owned also by Sherry and David and handled by Dave here. And let me tell you, first of all, aren't they sharp? I know they are. Second, how cute is Buster? How long have you all had Buster?
Look at that
Since
face.
he was about 8 weeks old.
Really?
So 3 years.
Wow. Did you guys know?
beautiful.
I know, I want to get close. Did you all know that this is what Buster was going to be doing with his lovely life?
No, not really.
As a matter of fact, most of his puppyhood, he looked a lot like Rudy Giuliani.
Phil Sanchez jumping in the back of that one. Oh, Buster.
When did it start to mold into like, wow, Buster really has some skills?
I think Dave have to tell you about that one.
I think it started about a year ago.
Okay.
We started noticing that he really carries a lot of the characteristics that we like to see with great show dogs, the breed type.
Yes.
And he's still maturing, and he still is a little bit now, but now he'll just kind of body up a little bit.
And how old is he now?
He's just over 3.
Just over 3. So tell us, the rigorous routine. How do you get to Westminster? How do you beat out his competition?
That's like the crib de la
I mean, he's
crib.
got the face, he's got the looks, but what else does he have to have?
So we practice a lot with stacking, the proper movement, speed,
Okay.
that sort of thing. He's got all the breed type that is required according to the breed standard.
Okay.
And then we compete almost every weekend of the year, all year
Okay.
long, and then we accrue breed points in the standings. And he's #1 Great Pyrenees in the country right now. So.
Wow, we are in the presence. Or to say, we knew you wed, Buster.
I mean, and just to put it into, realization for people, I mean, like Buster is like an Olympian, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
I mean, like this is like a real deal athlete that we have here.
Yep.
Both of you really, because it takes 2 to tango.
Oh yeah,
That's right.
He and I both train up and down Mass Avenue, but two times a week. And his
times
mom
a
and
week.
dad walk him up and down also. So
Right.
he's a bit of a celebrity over there.
I bet he is. Now, what's Buster? What was the thing that he was a little resilient, that was a little tricky to get him going?
You guys.
They're giggling.
Stop barking.
That's another breed characteristic. It comes with the breed.
Okay. Oh my gosh! Well, look, it's so statuesque and sweet.
Oh my goodness. What's the thing that you think that people don't realize about this lifestyle? Because it's a lifestyle for you all in your household and for you too to be able to basically be Olympic athletes in this thing.
It's on the go all the
Yeah,
time.
okay.
I mean,
Every
we get a few
weekend.
weeks in a year that we're not out at a show on a weekend, traveling around the country, so they do a lot of road time. They have to get used to that. So if you have a dog that tends to get car sick, it makes it a little bit rough. But
Makes it a little rough.
Most of them get used to it.
Now, do you
and,
guys
they
get
look
nervous
forward to
before
it.
the big show? Does Buster get nervous?
Maybe a little bit. I've gotten used to it a bit, but yeah, I think just like anybody, any of the athletes, you always get the butterflies, but we look forward to it.
Dave's been to Westminster and won there a number of times, so he's probably not going to be nervous. Dave and I,
We will
I
be
started
very
crying
nervous,
before he even
yes.
walked on stage here.
That's your baby, though, isn't it? But you guys are Hoosiers through and through, and then being on the world stage like that.
You're representing.
Yes. What's that like for you all, and what would you like people to know about how hard you're working to represent us strong?
It's very important for us to be there. We like representing the state of Indiana. We like representing this breed, and we always look forward to hopefully a nice big win there, and at least winning the breed, and then representing to the working group, and hopefully past that. But we'll see. It's very important. These guys, they only get a few times that they can actually go because once they reach their peak, which is usually around 5, between 5 and 6. It starts to slow down a little bit.
That's
kinda
when we
like
hit our
do,
peak, I would say.
Yeah.
That's literally my golden birthday.
So you try to make
days.
the most out of everything in a short amount of time for these guys because they get one time around with doing this whole show circuit thing.
What's one of his favorite tricks, or what is he kind of known for?
Belly rub.
He likes to stand up.
He
He likes to stand up.
Can he
Can he do it?
do it?
Does he? Can he do it? Oh yeah, let's see. Let's see him in action.
Come on, Buster. Come on.
Oh,
Somebody, come on. Oh, he is like, I like the camera better. Come on.
I don't know. It's okay.
It's okay.
We do the same thing when we come into work. There we go.
He's fascinated by the
You all,
camera.
thank you so much.
Thank you.
We love him, and quite frankly, I heard some pitter patter. I think that there's a whole line to see Buster.